Good morning from outside of a town called, man, I kind of forgot. There's a town back there, I promise you. And I just want to, it's on yesterday's video, and I just want to share with you last night's parking spot. This is BLM land. This is National Monument land, and according to my Public Lands app, it's managed by BLM. I had absolutely zero problems parking here last night. So, if any of you are curious as to the hassle-free quality of public lands, well, this is it. Alright, so the plan today is to go to another national park. I am maybe half an hour outside of Escalante. So, perhaps we'll go to Escalante today. Oh, and also, here's the update on the shower situation. I failed to find a truck stop yesterday after I passed the last truck stop off of the freeway. So, I ordered myself a RV-style horizontal propane tank off Amazon. Looks like I got it used from Amazon warehouse deals, which is just a returned item. And at some point I will be installing a shower, probably on the outside of the bus. Shower head will be outside, water will be somewhere, propane tank will be under the bus, kind of under this area, and then I'll just wire it back and stuff. And I already have a heater in the back storage area. Quite a steep incline. We're at mile marker 40 on Highway 12, by the way, a couple miles back there. Plenty of public land to park on, to boondock on, to camp for free. Alright, so it's 10 a.m. I'm in the town of Escalante. I did find a place that has laundry and showers. But to tell you the truth, I've kind of had a lot of this dusty, dry state so far. I've been here, I don't know, about a week. So I feel like I want to see something new. Even though it is beautiful, there are a lot of national parks and things. I think I'll be doing just some driving today. Might be nice to get up closer to Idaho and have a change of scenery. You know, having these double doors comes in handy for moments like this, where you can see I am in Escalante, and I'm not quite sure how this works, but it's the Grand Staircase Escalante, and basically there's different levels of erosion and earth from deposits. If you watch the other videos, you'll see over 255 million years ago was the bottom one, and then more recently the top. So I passed through there earlier. As you can see, the earth kind of naturally uplifts a bit, or maybe you can't see that because the lens is so wide, but just take my word for it. It all basically goes down into the Grand Canyon, and so there's little tiers of earth, and right here is the most beautiful because it's just so red, but I mean the white is beautiful, and then off in the distance you have layers and stuff. It's just really cool. So I am more towards the top, I would say. I'm probably about 8,000 feet up, maybe 9,000 feet, maybe 8,500 feet up. The weather is vastly different. There are tons of aspen trees, quaking aspen trees off in the distance, and then some of the more juniper trees and some of the cedar trees, they stopped because it's become so cold. So we are gonna continue on and see what else we can find.
In my heart and your heart, the answer lies.
All my shoulders in the form of this beat. Put it in your ear, represent for real.
The answer lies.
Guys, so I found the most amazing boondocking spot. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay here, but check it out. I got some pretty cool neighbors right there riding up on some horses. It's got to be one of the most beautiful horse rides I could imagine. Look at this background right here. There's my inverter screaming at me again. I don't quite understand why it keeps screaming at me. I'm getting a lot of energy in. I feel like the batteries are full, and this little thing keeps beeping. A 2,000 watt inverter, so maybe I should read the manual with it.
The answer lies. The answer lies.
Well, good morning again. I had a successful 4-hour nap. That was great. I'm also behind on edits, and I've been kind of running hard the past few days, week I guess. Lots of driving. Talked to a nice local guy here. By the way, there's a tent set up towards the road. And I was asking him, you know, kind of about the area. And I said, oh, you know, I found a nice area. And he was saying this is kind of overflow for the pay campgrounds. And basically, he said he was pretty cool with it, you know. And the only thing that he, you know, as a local person, didn't really like too much is seeing people's toilet paper out in nature. So there are these things called luggabaloos. It's essentially a toilet seat that goes on a 5-gallon bucket. If anybody's coming out to here or any remote place you don't have a toilet, or you can go to whatever is close by. There's a gas station about a mile away or half a mile away or something. So if you do come out here, bring a shovel, luggabaloo, or just hold it. I did a little time lapse right before this, and the clouds just seem to just come and then just disappear, and it's so amazing over here. Off in the distance, you can see the snow on the mountains up there, and over here, obviously, there is no snow. It's a lower elevation, but it is going to make for a spectacular sunset out here. I'm going to do another time lapse, and oh, and by the way, Brian from Gooseberry Mesa, just previous videos, he's pulling through the same area, and I texted him. I said, hey, I found this awesome boondocking spot, and I gave him dropped a pin and gave him the location, so he will be here in an hour. And he also is bringing curry. He made some the other day, so he has some leftover, so I'm looking forward to some curry, good meal, and yeah. I need to start editing. There we go. Looks like Brian made it. He is making his way out here on this kind of sketchy dirt road. Not too bad, but he is towing a small vehicle, so it does make it a bit harder. Let me give him a hand real quick. All right, so Brian is all parked and set up, and I have some words of wisdom that I've learned from these full-timers over here. is BYO everything. I got myself a little cup, which goes to my, you know, my thing, coffee thing. And then, whoop, I got a spoon there. Almost dropped it. And plates. I do need to pick up a chair because Brian set these up. Pointed towards the main event over there, which is the setting sun and the beautiful red rocks over here. So let's go on in and see what kind of curry this fine man has cooked up. Hey, Poochie. All right, I'm coming in to take a peek at your curry.
Sweet, go on in.
All right, what do you got here?
Voila! It's a mash of, oh, what is it? Garbanzo beans, chicken, potato, carrot, onion,
Rice?
rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So,
Coconut? Coconut curry?
coconut curry, yeah.
All right.
You got it. And whiskey coming up.
Awesome. That looks like the most delicious meal I've seen in many days inside a vehicle. I've been doing the cheap pre-made stuff. All these guys are making me rethink all my food decisions here. Here we go. We got Brian's famous, or maybe not so famous, probably infamous, curry with some chicken, potatoes, chickpeas, carrots, and rice. It's kind of a coconut curry, but how's this view right here? That's insane.